everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a first impressions using Makeup Revolution products. Now, when I was in Ulta the other day, I noticed Makeup Revolution has this beautiful stand now with all of these products. I've heard some really good things about their full coverage foundation, the Conceal and Define foundation, so I got a couple of those, got them right here. I have a palette that we're going to use. It is their Reloaded Neutrals palette. I picked up the Pro HD Powder Contour palette. I picked up a lip kit and their concealer and some lip toppers. So we are going to test out all of these products today and see what we can come up with. Now, first we're going to start with the concealer. I have primed my face already, so we're good with that. And I have done my eyebrows because I just don't like doing eyebrows on camera. It's a little difficult for me. I don't know why. I just don't like doing it. So I did my eyebrows already. So we got our beauty blender. Now I picked two different shades because I wasn't quite sure when I was testing these out how they would actually show up on my face. If they, even though they're testing out good on my hand, would they show up great on my face? I don't know. So I have F7 and F8. So we are going to go ahead and put this on our face. Here is what this looks like. It has a really big doe foot applicator. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte like Shape Tape foundation, and their Shape Tape, because they have the same type of applicator. I do like it. It's nice and big. A lot of it will go on your face, so just kind of be aware that you're going to put a lot of this on your face. So we are going to start, and this is the F7. We'll put that on here, and this does look a little light. It did not look this light on my hand. So we're gonna go in with the F8 too and see. Push my hair back just a little bit more. Yeah, that is looking a little light for my skin. So we're gonna go into F8 and put some of that on there, and hopefully that'll counteract that lightness. So yeah, this one's much darker. Use my monitor, push my hair back a little bit more, and we will start blending that into the skin. Now, my first impression of this, I do like the full coverage. It is a thicker foundation, but it doesn't feel really thick on your skin. I do like the coverage. This is looking a little light. So I'm going to go in with that darker shade and try to darken it up a little bit more. Alright, that is looking good. That looks a little bit better. It's looking a little darker on camera. I do really like the coverage that this foundation has. Like, I'm really happy with the coverage. It's covering up everything that I would want it to cover up, so I'm real happy with that. It's looking good. Yep, I really like so far how this foundation is looking. Very smooth, very nice coverage. It went on really well. I wish they had like a shade in between these, but that's fine. I can mix them and that's good. That'll work. So next we're going to move on to the concealer. This is the Conceal and Define concealer, and I picked the color C3. So, and the same type of doe foot applicator, except for it's tinier. And I do like already how this concealer is going on. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It goes on real nice. All right, we're gonna blend that out. Now I do own a couple Makeup Revolution palettes, and I do actually like this brand. It is a nice brand. I don't really have any complaints with their products whatsoever. And I was real intrigued with their little stand at Ulta Beauty. So now we're gonna go and set our face with the Pro HD Powder Contour in light medium. As soon as I can get it open. And here is what this looks like. A lot of really nice colors. All right, we are going to set our face with this light color right here. And I like to take a small tapered brush and set my under eyes first. And then I will take a bigger brush and set the rest of my face. Also setting our eyes up for eyeshadow. Then I'm going to take my big Sonia Kashuk brush, dab that in there, and we're going to set the rest of our face. Okay, next we're going to go into one of these contour colors, and I think I might use this one on the end, and then maybe a mixture of one of these two. We'll see. So I'm going to take my smaller Sonia Kashuk brush. We're going to dab into these contour colors, and I am going to contour. Oh, this is pretty. Not bad at all. I like how this is going on. This is going on nice and smooth. It's not moving the foundation. It's not messing around with anything. This is like really nice. I do like this palette. Now we're going to move on to the eyes, and again I have purchased the Reloaded Neutrals 2 palettes, and here is what it looks like. We are going to go in with this color right here as our transition. Ooh, pretty pigmented. I like that. Ooh, look at that. Nicely pigmented. I like that. So far I am liking this. I think these colors are very nicely pigmented. They are going on nice and smooth. I'm not having any blending issues so far. Very nice. Okay, so next we are going to go in with this. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go in with the same brush, and we're going to go in with this color up here, which is kind of like a it's kind of a reddish berry color. We'll see how that looks. We're just going to go right into the crease with this. Woo, look at that, holy cow. You see that color? Woo, this is gorgeous. Wow, that is some pigment, holy cow. That is crazy pigmented, holy cow. We're gonna go in and blend that out a little bit. I'm gonna go and grab a fluffy brush here and kind of blend that out a little bit more. We are going to take a slightly smaller brush, and we are going to go in with this darker color, like darker mauve-y color right next to that one we just used. And we're just going to go into our like outer corner here, darken that up. You see that? Isn't it gorgeous? Gosh. And right now we are just darkening up that outer corner and coming into the lid a little bit. Okay, so we are going to now go in with one of these shimmer colors, and I am not sure what I'm going to use yet. And first I'm going to put a little concealer on my brush and go over my lids a little bit with concealer, and then I'll put the shimmer on there and we'll see how that looks. Right now, I'm just cutting my eye a little bit. It's called a partial cut crease here. And we're just going to put the shimmer color on part of our lid here. so we have the concealer and we cut our eyelids a little bit. We're gonna go in with this pink color right here. It's kind of a pinky shimmer color. We're gonna dab that on our lids and see how that looks. Well, that's pretty. Kind of like a rosy shimmery color. It's really pretty, really pretty. Put that all over our lids, and then we are going to go back in with our little brush and that tan color. We're gonna go up and over. Kind of get that blended in a little bit so it doesn't look. What we're doing right now is we're just cleaning up the eye area, kind of so we want everything to kind of just flow. We don't want to be able to see any harsh lines or see where we applied one product versus, or one color versus another. I'm going to go in with this darker color again and go into the corners here and kind of blend that edge. So now what we're going to do is go and take this lighter berry color. We're going to go under our eyes with that color. Very light-handed. And then we're going to go in just to the corner of our lower lash line. We're going to go into that darker color so that everything kind of flows together. Oh, I love the way this looks. So that is it with the eye colors. I do like this palette so far. I liked how the colors blended. I don't see any fallout. I like how pigmented they were. This really is a good palette, and this isn't expensive. It is very reasonably priced. They do have multiple palettes with multiple colors, and this one I'm always drawn to neutral colors, so that's why I picked this one. But yeah, this is a good palette. So we are going to move on to liner and mascara and eyelashes, and I'm actually going to put my eyelashes and that kind of stuff on off camera really fast, and I'll be right back and we'll go into the lip products and the lip toppers. Okay, so I added some lashes and some mascara and liner. I also put on a little bit of blush because I don't have a Makeup Revolution blush, so I just used one of my Tarte blushes. We are going to go into the lip kit, and here is the cute little lip kit. It kind of reminds me of the Kylie Jenner lip kits. This one is in the shade Rain, and let's see, look how beautiful that color is. Oh, I can't wait to put this on. And then it comes with a cute little lip liner. Here is the lip liner. So we are going to go ahead and put these products on our lips right now and see how they look. Okay guys, one thing I noticed that I'm not too excited about, these aren't retractable pencils. When I first went to apply it, I must have pressed too hard because the tip broke right off. And then when I went to sharpen it, it took me a few tries to sharpen it because the pencil part kept breaking as soon as my sharpener got to it. So this is really soft. Be careful. I can see how a lot of this product could be wasted because you have to sharpen it, and it's so soft that it just keeps breaking off and breaking off, so you're sharpening and sharpening and sharpening. So just note that the pencil itself is beautiful. It is very smooth and velvety, but the only concern is having to sharpen it constantly and having it break constantly. And right now, I can feel it moving around in there. It's going to pop right off. Now again, the product itself, I like the way the pencil is. It's nice and soft. It feels real smooth when it's going on your lips. I like the product itself. I just wish it was put together a little easier, so it wasn't so, it didn't break so much. Maybe if it was a retractable pencil, it would be easier to use. I don't like that I'm going to have to sharpen this all the time, and that I could possibly keep breaking product and having to keep sharpening and all that. So I don't know 100% if I'm in love with these, like if I would keep buying them, but however, the product itself inside this pencil is really good, and I do like that. So let's go into the liquid lip color. We'll get that on. This is such a pretty shade too. There is that. We're going to let that dry just a little bit. This color is gorgeous. I love it. I do like this color. So we are going to move into our lip toppers. I have 2 of these. Now I have swatched these already, so I'm going to swatch them again. So this lip topper is called Exquisite, and I want to put that on my hand. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It is just a real light, you can kind of catch it in the light there, real super light color. And it does have some shimmer to it. And then we have Luxurious. And that is this one. I'm going to put that right next to it. You can kind of see that one in the light a little bit better. They're both real iridescent, but one of them almost has like a gold undertone to it, and the other one has like an iridescent, like pearlescent tone to it. So it really, but both are just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, but today we are going to put the more iridescent one, the Exquisite. We're going to put that on top of our lips and see how that looks. If not, if I can't see it, we might put on the other one and see if that shows up a little bit more. I like this because it has like just enough sparkle to it that's not super overwhelming. If you guys can see, it is a little bit sparkly, and like I said, it has just enough shine and sparkle to make your lips look really cool. I'm gonna put this one over top this other one and see, let's see how that looks. Now this one definitely has some more gold to it. I don't know if that is showing up on my camera, but it definitely has a little bit more gold, and that is the Luxurious lip topper. Well, again, both are beautiful, and I will definitely be wearing these on top of my lipsticks. So pretty. So to reiterate what we used today, first, we went in with the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I do like this foundation. I like the way it went on. It went on nice and smooth. It blended in. It didn't, I haven't noticed any oxidation. I will let you know in the comments below how this makeup went on throughout the day, but so far this is a really great foundation. I can see why so many people like it, and as well as it's reasonably priced. I do like that as well. And went in with the concealer, the Define and Conceal concealer. I again like the way that this blended in. I don't see any creasing. I do like the way those products look. We use the Pro HD Powder Contour. Again, I like the way these went on nice and smooth on my skin. It blended in well. It wasn't patchy, very pigmented. Everything you would want in a contour palette. The eyeshadow palette, I absolutely love these colors. These colors blended in well. There's a lot of pigment. I do recommend this palette. Of course, I've only used this one here in front of you guys. I don't know how the other ones hold up. I'm pretty sure if this one's great, those ones are great too. Give them a try. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But this is a wonderful palette. Now, this was the Reloaded Neutrals 2. And on to our lip kits. Now, again, the product inside this lip pencil is wonderful. I liked how it went on, nice and smooth and even, not blotchy, not cakey. It is a very, very soft product. I don't like how you have to sharpen it, because I think that when you're sharpening, and because the pencil itself is so soft, it's going to break and you're going to have issues. I wish it was a retractable pencil. But the color is beautiful, and I do like how the product itself went on, as well as the liquid lipstick. Again, gorgeous color. I love the way this looks on me. I will be using these products again, as well as these awesome little lip toppers. Again, one is kind of like a pearlescent-y, like pinky purple. There's a lot of neat little shades in this, and then there's one that is more of a gold undertone. These are really cool, and I do recommend them. Again, my first impression of these Makeup Revolutions products were really well, other than my little issue with these pencils. Everything was great, and I will be using more and more of this brand. So that concludes our video for today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, as well as the little bell, to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.